Damn, it's already been 10 minutes? Holy shit. I am slow tonight. Not that anyone's here, but... So I found this thing called Surreal Broadcast. Supposedly it's a decent analog horror that I kind of wanted to watch. I got this indie game called what's it called? Poltergeist Watcher. We may check out. We'll see. And then I have Neo and Sekiro, which I'll probably just rage at and quit immediately. And I was thinking about starting Ghost of Tsushima on like the very hard mode, New Game Plus. Might be fun. We'll figure out something, I guess. If anyone comes in here. And of course I can just fall back on leveling Samurai in Final Fantasy XIV, or doing Bard or Blue Mage or something. Alright, let's see what we got in store for today. I got this old DOS game too. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's such a good samurai game. I've been in the samurai mood. And yeah, I don't know. I played maybe 5-10 minutes of it earlier to see what it was. It was it looked like it was probably a pretty damn good game back then. So I don't know. We'll see. Season 1 Surreal Broadcast is what we're doing right now. And I have no idea what this is. Let me record. Anyway, okay. So I am live. I just found this. Apparently it's called Surreal Broadcast. Pretty good. So I've been told. I have no idea. If it is, maybe I'll throw this up on the YouTube. I know a lot of people like analog horror stuff and reactions and things. So I don't know. Maybe this is like an amazing series. Hopefully it is. They don't look too bad. There's like 4 or 5 seasons. Yeah. So let's take a look at it. It looks like we're jumping around timeline quite a bit. And I will go ahead. Let me post this in the chat, just so I don't forget. If I do, it's still in there in the chat. Okay. So yeah, Surreal Broadcast Season 1. Let's see what we get ourselves into. It's got 5 videos in it, not terribly much. They're decent length. And this one is called Aranea 1991. This tape is property of Bricksalt Community School. Do not copy. Okay. Aranea is a spider associate. Yep. Okay. I don't like spiders. I got bit by a brown recluse. Brown recluse whenever I was in high school. Nearly lost my toe. Would not recommend. Spiders are animals with 8 legs. Known for their webs. They use webs to catch insects. Not all of them, but most of them. Spiders are found worldwide in every continent except for Antarctica, and it is awful. They are the largest order of arachnids. Yep. I don't like this already. I'm not a spider person. Most of the spiders range from 5 millimeters to 9 centimeters. It's pretty long. 9 centimeters is 2.54 centimeters in an inch, so it's good 4 inches. Yeah, they can get pretty big. Spiders have 4 pairs of legs. Spider's body is divided into 2 parts. It's definitely got this local 58 thing going on. American house spider, which is good. If you're gonna copy anybody, copy local 58 or local 58, 57, local 58. American house spider is a comb-footed spider. Common types known for its webs are part of a group known as cobweb spiders, usually building webs in places like basements, closets, and crawl spaces. Color brown, tan, grayish. Oop, what was that? 4 to 9, rounded up. Yeah. Oof. Excuse me. Tarantula. Weirdly enough, tarantulas don't really freak me out as much as something like a brown recluse or a black widow or something like that. Tarantulas comprise the large and often hairy spiders of the family Therophosidae. Currently about 1,000 have been identified. Shades of brown and black. 11 to 28. No fucking way. 28 centimeters. Hold on. I'm gonna do a reaction. We're gonna get a little technical. 11 inches? Largest tarantula in the world in centimeter. With a leg span of up to 11 inches. And the body itself is like 5 inches. That's a big, fuck that, no. Oh, Goliath bird-eating tarantula, I've heard of this. Fuck that. Features hairy. Thing. Found in everywhere. The Burke South Forest. Okay, alright. Extremely aggressive, hunt normally during the night. Produce a certain audio frequency that can cause audio and visual hallucinations. They do not believe. Let's say, do not believe in anything that it say it is not real. Okay, little grammar issues there. Who am I to talk about that, though? If you find it, please isolate it and call the authorities. Color black with orange stripes. 1 to 3 meters. It's like a yard. In case you have been bitten, going to the hospital is useless. Isolate yourself in a room with any flammable liquid and a lighter and let it burn. Why? What happens? Like, do you turn into one, or Aranea created by a red diamond? Okay. So we have large spiders in the surreal broadcast. Okay, not bad. I don't like spiders though, so anything would set me off. Okay. Brief introduction to radio. Radios work by transmitting and receiving electromagnetic waves. This is true. Generally, radio waves. Radio sign is electronic. Current moving to and fro rapidly. The radio sign. I don't know what they mean by that unless they're talking about like a sine wave, but that's a different kind of sine. I don't know. Anyway. Transmitter emanates field outward using a receiving wire. Beneficiary at that point gets to the field and interprets it to the sounds heard through the radio and interprets it to this. Okay, the language is strange. At that point, it's okay. Top secret radio station. WXVC. In 1943, a strange frequency was bouncing around the region of Berksat with anomalous properties. The frequency produces strange images that can cause paranoia, intense fear, and anxiety. It started for a long, if stared for a long time. Stared, if you stare at it for a long time. If this frequency interrupts the transmission, stop it immediately. A strange frequency was bouncing in the region. So are these like spiders that emit this weird noise hitching a ride on these frequencies that people are listening to? But it says if stared at for a long time. Let's start talking about like TV analog. Listen to a sample of the frequency without its anomalous properties. Turn it up a little bit. Okay. Frequency shows interaction with electronic devices such as television, radio, and others. Okay, so they do mean television. Gotcha. The following experiment was recorded in, I don't know, 9130, part 1 of 3. Good old CRT. No abnormalities detected. Note there are no notes. Wait, what? Part 2 of 3. Okay, we got static. Which I felt old as shit. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Okay. Abnormalities detected. What did it say? No contract or something? I know what you did. Ooh. They're making another one of those movies? Ooh, look over there. Ooh, little hand. That was spoopy. Alright. Let me go back. I want to see that hand again. Is that our hand? Maybe. Do not run away from your sins. Okay. My sins follow me everywhere I go, believe me. Created by Red Diamond. Give me good tea. Okay. Yeah, with the static, I teach, or taught anyway, physics in college, right? Physics 2, like E&M kind of stuff. And I had to explain to some people because they didn't know what I was talking about when I meant television static, because they grew up when that kind of wasn't a thing. And Jesus fucking Christ, I'm old. Like, goddamn. Sun Prize Tourism Company, and this is 1989 91. Tired of the city, want something more natural and relaxing. So you should come to... Ooh. Berksop Forest with the big 3-meter spiders. What did it say? Being the biggest forest in the region with beautiful landscapes, lakes, it is perfect for adventurous people. Okay. So we got accommodations, pathways, campsites, safety rules, and much more. Let's see. There's a couple of things that could be happening. The crazy spiders have ridden like the airwaves and influenced the people around here that are watching it to like make it a tourist destination. I wouldn't imagine the spiders have like that much know-how to make this kind of thing to like influence people themselves. So I would assume that, I don't know, maybe also they could have gotten like some kind of alien species and they need to feed, and they made a like a pact with the surrounding people to like get people to come there, and then they won't fuck around with anybody else around the forest. I don't know. Just throwing some stuff out. Part 1. Accommodations. The nice little bell. Sounds like Final Fantasy music. Berksau is a small town next to the Berksau Forest, and that will attend all of your necessities. Okay. This person's gotta like not be from America, which is completely fine. Some weird language issues going on. Motels in the city, Pinhub Motel, Berksau Motel. Price per night, $80. That's for 89 to 91. That's like pretty pricey, isn't it? That seems a little pricey for back then. Maybe it wasn't. Those motels don't look that great. Anyway. Special restrictions. Do not leave your hotel after 12 a.m. Midnight, I assume. Do not turn on your TV after 12. Infringement of these rules will result in federal law punishment. Okay. That kind of sounded like Law and Order SVU theme. Okay. Pathways. Campsite pathways, Conwood Cove Lake. Berksau Forest has 3 paths. There's a lot of things to do on this list. You'll see the most famous spots in the forest. Cool. Looks like Lake Tahoe. Conwan Cove Lake. With the most crystal water, Conwan Cove Lake is best for both fishing and swimming. Greenshine Greenhouse? Greenhouse in the middle of the forest? That's a pretty small greenhouse. How big of a forest is this? So, just looking at this, sorry. I'm looking... I wanted to know if this was like a real forest. I don't want to spoil it for myself or anything. It doesn't look like there are, but okay, I don't want to look at it anymore because the spiders apparently play a pretty big part in all of this. So, part 3 campsites. $91, gotcha. Wait, what is happening here? Why? Like, there's gotta be... It looked like there was a little lens flare there or something. Okay. Campsite A, situated 10 meters of the Conwin Lake, situated at 10 meters of the Conwin Cove Lake. Camp A has a stunning view, perfect for those who would want to enjoy Conwin Cove Lake. Okay. C, so we went from A to C, deeply into the woods. Camp C is perfect for want to experience the true wilderness of the Birdsell Forest. Uh-huh. What happened to Camp B? Or do we not talk about Camp B? Oh, I guess we just don't talk about Camp B. Okay. Restrict area. Okay. You wouldn't be able to see those stars back there. That would cause the camera to adjust. Sorry. Uh-oh. We're in the red background again. It's not good. The east side. The east side is currently closed due to dangerous animals such as bears, snakes, and dangerous flora. Flora? Like plants, right? Flora and fauna. Fauna are animals, flora are plants, and dangerous flora. Like, well, there are dangerous plants. Stay at least 200 meters away from the fence. Okay. I dig the background music. If you notice anything strange or that you're in danger or lost, stay calm and follow the following instructions. Follow the following instructions. Okay. Call the authorities. Do not hesitate. Talk to the nearest guard. They'll always be there for you. I don't know if you can say that. Try to find a pathway. If you lost yourself, try to find a pathway to the... Try to find a pathway as quickly as possible. Okay. Again, I'm terrible with language and words and stuff, but this shit is like... I don't know. It's weird to read. Maybe it's the spiders. I don't know. If the time is past midnight, hide immediately. Okay. Oh, here we go. Again, you wouldn't really see stars like that. It's far too bright. Okay. Interesting. Safety tips. If you hear strange sounds, cover your ears. The effect of sound in humans is still unknown. That's interesting. Webs. I don't like this. Oh, that's not good. That didn't sound good. Clothes. If you find clothes all over the floor and in the trees, get out immediately. Somebody's probably doing it. Surely it's nothing else mischievous. If you find eyes in the darkness, there are 0 chances of survival. Oh, good. Where do I go? How do I get to this place? They found you. Resistance is futile. Oh, they're Borg. Hold on. Succumb to the mother. So like the Borg queen. Oop, there they are. So are those the eyes, or? Because they didn't have 8 eyes like spiders, right? Okay, Tales of Berksout, 1988. This tape is property of the Forest Community School. Do not copy. Ooh, Hubble Deep View. Or Deep Field. I'm digging the aesthetic and the sound of it. If anything, that's very good. For kids. Okay, good. Berksout is an old place. Rich. I would assume that's rich with stories and traditions. Let's learn about the origins of Berksout and stories. What about the traditions? Okay. In the past, Berksout region was in its majority uninhabited, but with a few farmers living in the region that in the future would be Berksout. I like this music. It sounds like it's from Quest 64. And if you don't like Quest 64, you probably don't need to be watching this channel. The true founders of Berksout. But unfortunately, they found something not suitable for such weak minds. Okay. You gotta give me a little bit more time to read this. Echoing through the cursed woods. Ooh, this is like somebody. I know exactly what happened. Somebody is reading Lord of the Rings, and they got to Mirkwood, and they were like, "How can I turn this into an analog horror?" That's exactly what happened. That's what I would do. The Adventures of Little Jimmy. I think Little Jimmy is about to get fucked up. Little Jimmy was a happy boy in a happy family. Weren't we all at one time? One day, little Jimmy went out to play in the forest, even knowing that there was a thunderstorm coming. Hey, I've been there too. Dude, this is so Mirkwood. He ran and ran through the woods as happy as never? Okay. To say never, right? How much time had already passed? Minutes, hours, days? He didn't care. Jimmy's about to get got. That's a cool picture, though. Little Jimmy looked up and saw those scary clouds coming after him, and he knew it was time to go home. Not here in Texas. It's like, oh, hell yeah, maybe this one's gonna have a tornado. But he got so distracted running through the forest and forgot which way was home. Little Jimmy remembered something that his dad said to him, to never get out of the house during a thunderstorm or something really bad is going to happen. That his dad said to him, period, to never get out of the house during a thunderstorm. I get the implication. Jimmy saw an observation tower and concluded that he would be safe there. This is how the Jimmy the observationist first came to be. As Jimmy walked through the forest in the direction of the observation tower, he heard some raindrops and his anxiety got bigger and bigger. I know, little Timmy. Or Jimmy. Sorry. Was I calling him Timmy? Ooh. Jimmy encountered something that he will never forget. Look closer, little Jimmy. What lies down there? I don't like it. Did we see the three eyes again? I think we did. There they are. Okay. Little Jimmy made a friend. Oh, I don't know about that. The wacky television. Where's the music? I like their little, like, folky polka flute music. In the Berkside Community School, the teacher of the younger students left the classroom and advised the students do not touch the television during the storm. Okay. Let me guess, one of them did. Hey, it's the same television. Very stubborn students decided to turn on the television. The static coming from the television invaded the room. It's got like squiggles and stuff. After a while, two hands popped out of the screen. Students were scared and started screaming. See that? Did they just do a, yeah, okay. It's just like a color inversion for like 2 frames. The teacher ran in the room to turn the television off, but even after the teacher unplugged the television, it was still on. Is it the same color shift frame thing? Yeah, okay. The secretary who was passing by heard the screams and decided to see what was going on. She screamed when she saw the students and the teacher convulsing on the floor. Oh, they watched the Pokemon, that episode that made everyone, you know, our savior. That like screwed up with everyone because of the flashing Porygon. Here we go. On the night of August 25th, 1921, something came to Earth. Vibrant green burning the eyes of those who dared to look at it. So beautiful. It is calling me. Our eyes are most sensitive to green, so it's interesting. The thing came, and in its womb it carried the own devil's daughter. Alright. Tales of Berksau. Trying to see like what that's supposed to be of. Kind of looks like the Pleiades a little bit, but maybe not. Ooh. It seems like really expensive, but then maybe like it's cheaper to make this stuff now. It's like you can get a good flashlight for $15. Well, I don't know. Anyway, that seems a little pricey. Maybe not for the tent. That looks like a two-person tent, which I have. I don't know. That seems pricey, but what the fuck do I know? Wild Hike, Spinnaker Lane. Today, 12th of August, 89, 10:35 p.m. local. In the hospital of Berksau, a patient demonstrate. There's Tales of Berksau. Strange symptoms. Ooh, stars. So we are getting like cosmic horror stuff in here. I'm down with it. I like it. Caused by an animal bite. The animal has to be yet identified. Some architecture. Please, if you are feeling any of these symptoms, shaking, high fever, hallucinations, nonsensical speak, or abnormalities in the eyes, please go to the nearest hospital. Any suspicious behavior must be reported to the police. Stay tuned for further information. Okay. It's definitely taken heavy inspiration from Local 58 and Gemini Home Entertainment, but I am completely fine with that as long as it's done well, and this one does, aside from the verbiage. Okay, emergency alert system. Issued a blue warning. Alright. What is a blue warning? Effective until 6 a.m. I don't know what a blue warning is, so I don't really know what that means. It seems to be something not great. Blue warning scenario: all the residents of Berksau must act now. Remain indoors. Do not investigate any noises coming from outside. Close all windows. Do not panic. There's nothing there. Forget. Any suspicious behavior must be reported to the police. Okay. Gunshots can be heard throughout Berksau. The red moon is due to like scattering, like your blue is totally scattered, and so all that goes through is the red light. So that's why you have like red sunsets, and if you look at the moon rising on the horizon, it's usually fairly red like that. Local authority issued a purple warning for your area, so we went from blue to purple. I don't know what that means. So. Remain indoors. Do not look outside. The police is authorized to exterminate anyone at the streets in this moment. Anyone at the streets. "24 people confirmed dead, 6 police officers, 12 civilians. Civils.
WXVC radio team has issued a purple warning for your area. Remain indoors at this time. Do not look at the fields. Stay away from the forest. Serve our savior."
Serve our what? Serve our savior? There's something wrong with they. Their eyes are indescribable. The situation is out of control. Please help us. Something woke up in the forest. Our savior is angry. They're coming from the fields. 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 Yeah, they're apparently coming from the fields. This is very, very reminiscent of the wood crawlers. Like there's that wood crawler scene where they're like eyes in the forest or whatever. The 1989 incident. Cool. Wait, was this an incident? Oh, I guess it was. Created by Red Diamond Surreal Broadcast. I like it. I think it's well done. They need to. There's like way more to watch too. Yeah, everybody loves the back rooms. I think it's good. I think it's maybe a little like derivative, but that's fine. I mean, it's spiders, and I hate spiders, so they got me there. So there are 3 seasons. I don't know when the last one finale teaser was uploaded 2 years ago. And that was it. Did they never put out a finale? That's gonna be kind of shitty. Like if they never do it, whatever. It's fine. It's about the journey, right? So people tell me. Okay, this is the Cursed Days, 1959. January 15th. Every night at midnight, since I moved into my father's house, the sound echoes through the forest. I've decided I'll register everything about this sound in a video, and I'll try to find its origin and what exactly it is. I want to say, like, right off the bat, this is, like, super nitpicky, but they would not... Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I am, but I don't think you could edit something like this on a home camcorder in the 1959. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It's pointing out something. Day 3. Take a look. Got something weird in the camera. Certainly not a car, and there's no roads in forest. What could it be? Hold on. Tomorrow I'll go into that same spot with hope to find any answers. Sorry, I'm updating my title real fast. Okay. Day 4, 19th, 1959. When I arrived in the field, I encountered something strange. He asked a police officer what was going on. He answered me saying that a man disappeared near the fields. He also said to call him if I noticed any suspicious behavior. Okay. 22nd. It's a couple days later. I woke up today to be pleasured with the vision straight up from hell. So I walked outside. I saw webs covering the trees everywhere around my house. Nah, fuck that. I'm out. Done. Normal spider cannot do that amount of webs in one night. No, fuck that. You get a lot of spiders. There are places in Australia with trees that are literally just cobwebs. It's terrifying. I probably would have a like a heart attack and die if I woke up into something like that. Some nights the sound appears to be further away, other nights it appears to be closer. I don't know if I would use the word appears for sound, but never as close as it was today. Whatever was making that sound was right outside my house. I immediately got up, took my camera, and ran outside, and what I got... What was that? Okay, it's that. Yeah, this is very wood crawler-y. Wood crawler-ish. February 6th, about 2 weeks later. Since that night, I can't stop thinking about that thing. I saw the lights again in the fields, but this time it was more than one. There were lots of lights, so whatever that thing was, there was more than one. Day 31, February 15th, another week or so. As I walked through the fields going deeper into the east, I noticed more strange webs. I found something in the woods near WXVC radio station, a hole. It didn't seem like it was excavated. It seemed more like an impact of something. I stopped and decided to look inside. Nah, fuck that. All that I remember is this bright green light came and then... This bright green light came in and then everything goes black. Fortunately, my camera kept recording after I passed out. The image... What about the image? Fuck. The image is completely distorted, but it recorded this strange sound. There used to be what it sounded like if you ever had a cell phone that was next to like computer speakers, where computer speakers would make this distinctive like clicking pattern kind of. I'm not the same anymore. I can't remember things anymore. I can't think anymore. And it's getting worse. Well, time to go on a bender. Today I looked at the mirror and I didn't recognize the person who I was looking at. There's no more taste in food. Sleep just makes me more tired. Wait, the fuck? Is this guy me? There they are, always watching me. Can you see it too? I see them every time I blink, every time I think, every time I sleep. Day 67. The police officer came by to my house today to ask questions about the man's disappearance, but as soon as he entered, I knew what I had to do because my savior said so. I kill him. May he rest in peace. Yep, you killed him. Day something 1959. The mother. Day. Okay. Tonight the forest will burn. Yeah, you wouldn't hear police sirens like that. In 1959. Okay. This is cool. I like it. I'm down with it. Ooh, spooky. Art contest, 2004. That's when I graduated high school. 20% off this Halloween. It burns the green light. Wait, hold on. The green light, it burns. Cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. Max Film Movie Theater. 2004. This is like kind of getting on the cusp of the end of VHS, like in a widespread medium. Kind of. DVDs had taken over, but I know a lot of people still used cameras and VHSs. Okay. This is interesting. Art contest. So this is like a program for children in Local 58, maybe. That's what I'm getting kind of vibes from. Here are the top 10 winners of this year's art contest. A little house with some cats, lonely mansion. All right. So stupid. Ah, that's kind of fucking weird. The Skullman. I'll give it to him. By Howard P. It's like a scary stories to tell in the dark. Like one of those things. Yeah. The Mysterious Fog. Nah. I want to clap for giant spiders. Ooh. The lighthouse. You got these people, things with helmets or one eye or something. That's interesting. Gives me like instant Bioshock vibes. It's just nothing. The Awakening? Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. 7 was that, and 6 was here. It looked like there was a little bit of a something. Or maybe it's my mind. Maybe it's the spiders getting to my mind. The Awake. Okay, there just was nothing. Okay, The Man in the Cabin. Got a little Starry Night. Oh shit, what's his name? Van Gogh, yeah. say Escher, NC Escher. Midnight. Okay. A little bit more muffled. Oh, wait a minute. Were those always there? Hold on. Okay, I completely missed these legs right here. Don't. Jimmy. Jimmy William. Is that the same Jimmy from the story? I wasn't really paying attention to the other people's names, or maybe I was, and it just nothing mattered. Every time I blink, every time I think, every time I sleep, that is the person. That's what they said in the previous one, the 1959 one. Ooh, Savior. Ooh, that was interesting. All of these have been black and white. Ooh, that was cool. Except for that one. Like it's yellow up here. There's yellow, green. And what's number 1? Okay, that's cool. James Hutt. There is something waiting for you in the forest. I know exactly what he did, and I know why those letters were not the same size, because he wanted to make it real big and fill up as much of the canvas. So, like, he just made the text as big as it would so that it wouldn't cut it off, but like N was super big because it was only 2 letters. I've done that before. Number 1. I really like that color thing. Ooh, it's like a slideshow, like a flip book. See you next year. I like that one. It kind of reminded me of, we used to go to this fair every year at my grandparents' town. It was like huge. It's like the thing we looked forward to all year. They'd have like art shit like this. I mean, not like this, but it's an old timey kind of town. That's what it reminds me of. Okay. This is October 11th. This is 1996 and 1967. That's a interesting time jump. For now, 5:44, Friday, October 11th. We have Berksat Archives, Receivers, Educational Film, recorded in 1967. Okay, so this is probably in 96, and we're going to probably be watching that. Morning News, 7:50, Geography Time, Antarctica. Ooh, that's interesting. Because they're like, oh, spiders live everywhere except for Antarctica. Well, to be fair, not much lives in Antarctica. And then we have local forecast. It's weird, like radio stations will do like traffic on the fives, like 6:05, like 6:25, stuff like that. Some weird times. Not so much usually for TV though. So that's interesting, like 7:50. Why not 8? Whatever. All right. So we're in the 60s now. Waterfall Valley University, 1960. I'll work there. They need a physicist, astronomer. Presentations for educational purposes only. Waterfall Valley. Okay. It's called receivers. Yeah. What is the receiver infection? The receiver infection is a plant disease unique to the special place in Maine, the Berksau Forest region. Okay, so we got it in Maine now. I don't know if we knew that this was in Maine. I'm pretty sure we didn't. The receiver infection is the most common on trees. It uses it as a base to connect itself to the vein system of other infected trees. Okay. How do I identify the infection? It's called the receiver infection. This looks like, oh shit, what is that called? The root disease or whatever that's in Gemini Home Entertainment. Fuck, what is that called? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you've seen Gemini. Deep root disease, I think, maybe. But that affects like people and living stuff. This seems to affect these trees. Structure is formed by an unknown black material. The glowing green lights through the structure are its eyes. The black veins, sorry. The receiver. Oh, that was a tracking issue, I see. The black veins penetrating the trees. If the receiver infection is detected in your area, an evacuation order will be issued by the local authorities. All residents of the threatened area must evacuate until the zone is confirmed safe. Watch out for panic screams, unknown lights, green sky? Yeah, okay. Section 3. How can a tree contact the receiver infection? Cause of infection. Also saxophone in the background. Wait, what? They didn't do anything. They just... Okay, that's pretty funny. Cause infection, I don't know. Process of contraction. The process of contraction of the receiver infection is unknown. How to prevent the receiver infection. There's no effective method to prevent it. Alright. Good section. Consequences of the receiver infection. Once the infection fully grows, the veins start to penetrate the trees. Yeah, it's very sexual. It will reach its roots and then connect itself to a system of veins of other infected trees. Gotcha. Transmitting. Receiver acts together with the redacted. Ooh, there was something right there. Waterfall University warning: the following content is just to be viewed by authorized personnel. Once the beam reaches its target, I don't know, it will act like tentacles digging deeper into the victim's fears, memories, and regrets. Ooh, yeah. That would take me over pretty quick. A recent study shows that human emotions can be, by an unknown process, transformed into energy. Fear is the emotion that generates the most amount of energy. Yeah, okay. It's high frequency. E equals HF. Or H nu. The blank will create audio-visual hallucinations and will mimic sensations too. Okay. 99.8% of the victims who are exposed to it die. The other 0.2% wish they had died. Is it like the US political system? After fear builds up, it's transmitted to the forest and received by a receiver. Okay, interesting. The receiver converts it into energy and sends it into the veins. So they're like tapping into fear of people. It's kind of like it, right? Providing energy to the shell. The shell makes it a supplement. And what it's like birthing these things to her development. Are these like the eggs of the thing? And are we getting like a... That was a blue light. That was a blue light that time. We saw blue light on the underside of that observatory tower thing. So are we dealing with like a flood halo situation here where it's like feeding to turn this thing into like a grave mind? Is that the situation we got going on? And these are like the eggs and I don't know. I don't know. It's like, are those also large spiders or... Oh, hey, pizza. I had pizza today. Store-bought pizzas, barbecue chicken. It's pretty good, actually. Receivers, I like that. I'm a fan. Revised by Mac G. Okay. Groove Cross Annual Festival. 1989. I was 3 years old. Beyond the Paranormal presents The Mysterious Hut. Okay. You're not supposed to have your TV on at 12:01 a.m. The following program was requested by the Groove Cross Council. Community Hour. Today's topic: the Groove Cross Annual Festival. Got some jazzy, like 7th, 9th chords in there. Festival preparations are being conducted by July 30th, 1989. The offer is being treated under the right conditions. The offering is being treated. "2:30 a.m. Okay. Oh shit. I did not expect that. That was very effective. So what I thought was going on... So we never got... Alright. This guy right here is super blurry. It's a church priest Oliver Greenshine. Okay. And they're talking about an offering, so I figured it was that guy going to give... I assume this is like the big mother spider or something. But, and I thought that was the priest. Maybe it still is, but he's got something going on with his facial features there. Ooh. Okay. It's colored red there. All right. How to prepare yourself for the festival. Prepare your mind. Set and setting. Ooh, look at that. All residents of Grove Cross are required to watch every day between July 23rd and 30th, 45 minutes of the tape produced by the company Like a Home Video, the guide for connection. So it seems that these entities, or whatever they are, have gotten Groove Cross. With a sharp knife, make the symbol of connection on the palm of your right hand. It's not a spiral, but it's pretty close to Uzumaki. Always remember, if you're feeling fear, remorse, and guilt, remember you are a survivor, you are worthy to serve him. Remember our Savior's real intention. Salvation is almost complete. Soon everything will be gone. Okay. So we have some... Alright. James Hutt. Hey. That was a guy that was in the art show thing. I remember that. James Hutt. Hutt especially. So it was like Jabba the Hutt. I didn't say anything. James Hutt is a TV presenter of a popular show called Beyond Paranormal. It was discovered that all of James' paranormal encounters were false and staged, but at this festival, James will experience true fear. Okay. So it's after midnight. Here's like all fucked up. Yep. It's probably not good. A memorial for all those who were offered / lost their lives in previous festivals. Jennifer Smith. Offered. Howard P. He was 35. Mike O. Wait, it didn't say what Howard was. He must have not offered. He was taken. Thomas L. offered. Jackson Peter, he must have been resistant. And them. Huh. Correction. The date of the festival has been changed. New date August 12th, 89. See you there. Can we not? So this is called Silent Forest in 2000. Surveillance system. That was in 9th grade. Out of 8th and into 9th. Old Cabin, Cove Lake, BJP Tower, Green Zone. Okay. 34 past midnight, path A. What's he doing? Like turning on the night vision? The fuck is that? That looks weird. I don't know about that. That. Some weird shit. It's like eggs or something. Like eggs in those webby sacks. Two nests. Okay. So receivers, servants, and nests. The receivers are the things on the trees. The servants are probably people that serve them. The nests seem to be little sacks with eggs in them, I would assume. There's something right there. Yeah, you saw it move for sure. Let's see it. Yeah, you can see like there, and I guess these are probably legs. Yep, 100%. Can barely just make it out. There's a receiver, right? The three eyes, or the green whatever slits or whatever they are. Maybe the servants are the big spiders. Okay, yeah, that must be it then. So they're talking about like the mother or whatever, but they're also talking about like the savior, referring to it like as a guy. I don't know what's up with that. Ooh, shit. Can we like, yeah, look like a servant, right? And then we got like a receiver and maybe a nest over here. Maybe another nest over here. Or maybe all of these are nests. Three nests, one cert. Okay, so the one in the back was a nest, I assume. $332. Ooh. Probably could have made it look better a little bit. Like, it's fine, it's whatever, but like I personally I would have gotten like pictures of real eggs and cut them out, like put them into Photoshop, or I use paint.net, and then you could definitely make like a lightning pattern and paint it green for like the cracks. And I'm no expert. 24 servants, one nest. That's a lot. $404. The green zone, I thought it might be like a field, but I don't think it is probably going to be a field. Get ready for what the fuck. Yeah, that's not good. That's not great. Is it like taking it with it, maybe? It's gotta be like taking it with it. Underground or wherever like the main nest is. The hive. And this was like the initial hole, right? The crater or whatever. Ooh. Cool. Receivers unknown, servants unknown, nests unknown. To the green zone. Yeah, it was not a field. Like I initially thought it might be. Cool. Let's see. Is this okay? So we're done with season 2. I really like it. There, of course, nothing's gonna be perfect, but I really like it so far. I'm down with it for sure. Then we have season 3 here. These are about the same. We got 4 of them. 5, 7, 7, and 7. So it's what it's for let's call that 16 rounded up to 8. And then 20 good 30 minutes or so. Culture and history. This was 1 year after I was born. Sound cut out. Okay. I didn't like mute it, did I? No. All right. Menu. Menu. How would? Okay. What I that confuses me. The menu. Anyway, 1915 60 through 60, the murder of Jackson. Peter Jackson. No, he has to make more Hobbit movies or Lord of the Rings movies. The Cabin Man legend, the founding of Berkshire, and then 60s through 70, tourism, creation of Sunprise. I don't think we've seen anything about that. The disappearance of Jennifer Smith. Okay. How are they selecting it? Like, this isn't a DVD, right? 1987. I don't know. Someone got to get a piano tuner. The Cabin Man is a legend native to the region. Not much is known about the legend's origins, but it's known it started during the late 50s and early 60s. I know this song. I don't know what it's called though. The legend is a male figure covered in branches with bright green eyes that lives in a cabin in the heart of the Berksop forest. Cabin man would leave the cabin every night to search for kids that many may have lost themselves in the woods. Was this our priest guy? Parents would tell this legend to their children to discourage them from going to the forest. No. With the sudden increase in the forest popularity in the 60s, many sightings of the cabin man started to appear. They say whoever camps in a specific location in the forest is taken by the cabin man. Ooh, I bet that's Camp B. We never got Camp B. Like in that campsite video at the very beginning. That's why we didn't get Camp B. Cool. I'd completely forgotten all about that. I miss bonfires. Miss a lot of things. So this is right after midnight. Do we know when this took place specifically? It looks like there's snow. That's another thing. You wouldn't have that insect sound at night when it was this cold. Because we get that shit all the time, live here in Texas. In the summer, when it's warm, it's incredibly loud with insects and cicadas and grasshoppers and things like that. But whenever it gets cold, nothing. It's completely dead. So, something to notice. Maybe the green light makes them anxious or something. I don't know. Trying to think of like an in-universe explanation for it. And like in Maine, I don't know. That was a little Greylock looking. If the sky turns green, hide immediately. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. That's cool. I like that. Nope, you didn't hide enough. 543. I'm a big fan of when lenses get like dirty like that. Yeah. The connected long for salvation. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Very culty, almost like druidic kind of stuff. I'm a sucker for nature-y, druidic things. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I really like that. Oh, I thought there were like more little tales that we were gonna get. Well, it is only 5 minutes. Ooh, what was that? Marine Research Report, 1986. Okay. Ugris Coast. It always has to do with something with the water, right? In all of these. Location, Ugris Coast, Maine. Is that a real place, I wonder? No. Okay. Project objective: study marine plant animal life within the coast and its peculiar weather properties. Okay. I would love to live in Maine, or Washington, or Oregon. Alright, they present a strange lack of marine animal life. This may be linked to a local weather event known by the locals as the opening. The unstable climate in the region has severely affected the city's population, which is weird because usually you get pretty stable climate fluctuations near the ocean. Drastic reduction of population can be observed every 13 years since the city was founded in 1921. Okay. Population decrease is correctly consistent with the peaks of severe weather during the years of 1921 to 86. Okay. Severe weather, so like 1947. It's like inverted, gotcha. So the opening happens, the population goes down, some crazy shit happens. Understandable. Now, are we gonna actually get to see it? Unfortunately, the 3 members of the project were reported missing on 25th August 1986 and later declared dead. Video footage recovered from the Ugris project sent back to MMRC. Following is the compression of more than 48 hours of footage recovered from the tapes left by the crew for investigational purposes only. So this is 48 hours of weird shit happening, I guess.
Now for the weather update. It is expected the development of heavy fog tonight. Take extreme caution when driving around the West Coast within the next hours.
Okay.
It is currently 5:34 p.m. with a temperature of 65.
It's 5:30 p.m. Do we see anything? There's like a blinking light right here. There it is. Is that the weird weather event. I've heard so many fucking EAS alarms in the past week. It just doesn't even fucking like affect me anymore. Don't do it, it's the cabin man. He's gonna get you. Oh. Oh, that's not good. There's too many. He pulled too many. You fucked up. You pulled too many as a tank. Wall to wall pulled. Don't do that. The opening. Happens each 13 years. That's a weird way of saying that, but sure. Passage between worlds. Between our worlds. Oh, it's the fucking resonance cascade from Half-Life. Gotcha. I think that was green too, wasn't it? Ooh, are we actually going to their world? That's cool. This is new. This sounds like the Resonance Cascade. I wouldn't mind playing Half-Life again. Black Mesa. It's such a good game. Marine Research Report. Oh, that was it. Damn. That was really good. I like that. This whole thing is like really good. That was kind of new. Like, oh shit, we're going into the whatever elemental architecture educational video. Sounds kind of cool. Elemental architecture. Somebody was listening to Everywhere at the End of Time. Is it Burning Desire? Or it's just a burning memory. That's what it is. A brief history. If y'all haven't listened to Everywhere at the End of Time, it's kind of fucked me up when I listened to it. The clock tower began construction in 85 and was completed in 88. Construction was around $2,000 to $3,000, but sources suggest it was much more than that. Oliver Greenshaw called it the symbol of groove, cross culture, and traditions. Yeah. His face is blurred there too. Among the many talented personnel working on the construction, 3 stand out: Mike Oliver, Thomas Limer, and Wagner Hutt. Who's the Hutt guy again? I think my internet might be spazzing out for a second. It should go away. Tower was only possible by the hard work and sacrifice of many dedicated people. Tower exterior blueprint. Not to scale. I think that's cool. I really like clock towers for some reason. I don't know why. It's like a really random thing. Tower top, 9 feet. Block was designed by Mike Oliver. Tower body by Matt Williams. I mean, I don't know. Remains disposal window. Ooh, we got a little bit of monument mythos in here. Oh, monument mythosy. That's cool. All right. That is a big ass fucking moon. Like, that moon is ridiculously huge. Midnight. See, July 15th. Now I can, ooh. Now I'll forgive the insect noises. Tower interior. This is very monument mythosy. Okay. Looks like there's like bloody handprints on it. Lifting cable. More of a chain than a cable. Offering cage. Okay. So the offerings were like with that groove thing, hive mouth. Is that green shine guy? Oliver Greenshine? It connects to village with the hive. Those people like offered themselves up at the festival. It needs to be fed regularly. Yeah. Or else plague and death will take over the village. Okay. That's some lunar eclipse action going on July 18th, 1989. Let's check something real quick. They were pretty close. In 1989, they had an August total lunar eclipse. Apparently, they had another one. They had 2 totals. February 20th and August 17th. Sorry, that's like super fucking pedantic, but if you're gonna do that, like, I'm gonna check it out. I just am. So he should have like set this 1 month ahead. Would it have, like, fucked around with the story any? I don't know. Okay, there's the big thing. I don't know if that's the queen or, like, the savior king guy. That's cool, though. Oh, shit. Somebody's been watching Stranger Things season 2. Sorry, and I'm not giving him shit or anything, believe me. It's, you know, you you got to make the connections. It's really good for all the little nitpicking that I'm doing, as if I could do any better. Saint Olivia, animal bite emergency. This is the last one. The St. Olivia Hospital has been receiving several cases of patients with a specific animal bite. The animal is currently unknown. This tape was produced to inform the population of the Berkstout region about the danger of this animal bite and what can be done when bitten. Following is a list of prevention tips. Okay. Do not enter dark places at late hours of the night, especially alone. This is an 81. Man, you need to have some, like, early synthwave, maybe some disco or something. If you find a large concentration of clothes around an isolated area, please leave the place and call the authorities. We've actually already kind of seen this. If you feel a sudden feeling of paranoia, something is watching you, right until the feeling goes away. Play Somebody's Watching You. That came out in like the mid 80s, I think. Following will showcase the 4 stages of the victim. Will showcase the 4 stages the victim will experience after being bitten. Okay. Yeah, it's probably not good. After being bitten, 3 dark bubbles will rise from the bitten area, causing a lot of pain to the victim. It's like incredibly specific. Minutes after the bite, the poison storage inside the bubbles begin to spread through the entire body. Sorry, I'm gonna be that guy again. I would have had the major lines, I guess, of the poison coming from out the bubbles and not just like going one way or the other. Does that make sense? Like, you would think that the main veins or modes of transmission, vectors, if you will, would come from the source. Anyway, and I would have also put like reddening around there, or like darken it to show like irritation. Whatever. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Oh, that's not good. The body will start to decay and rot while the victim is still alive, reducing flesh to ashes. Hey, that's what happened to my toe whenever I got bit by my spider. Or by that spider. Not my spider. Fuck that spider. At this stage, the infection has replaced most of the organs. Yeah. It's probably not good. I hear you need those to live. People tell me that. The body will swell and end in a jump scare? Burst? Puddle of flesh? The best you can do is isolate yourself to prevent your remains from contaminating the vegetation. Okay. Medical research expedition recorded by Dr. Marcus, Great Fields of Berksop. No, if that shit happens to me, I'm taking everybody down with me. No, I wouldn't do that. Following are several examples of victims of this bite between 70 and 81. Okay, 11 years. The fuck? It's like trees. It's like a skeleton. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Brian Baxter. That was good old Brian there. The rib cage in the tree? Or something? I don't exactly know what I'm looking at. Natalie Newman. Newman. It's like, I don't know what that is. Like film or something. I'm not quite sure what I'm like looking at. Okay, we have a skull there and a leg of some sort. Jimmy? No, not Jimmy. Ah, god damn it. Not Jimmy. Ooh. Oh, here's something off to the right. Like high pitched skittering, squeaking. That's not good. Okay. Cracked lens. Again, I like that. I'm a sucker for that shit. That's why I love Metroid Prime. And the little visor gets all foggy and stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did he get bit? I bet he got bit. He'll be alright. I'll be alright. He's fine. He's fine. The victim will tremble in pain as the infection consumes it from the inside. He'll be alright. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. So okay. Teaser trailer of that, which we can watch, but yeah, there's only one left, and that was 2 years ago. It'll be like some crazy movie or something. Two years though. That was a while ago. It's Claire de Lune by Debussy. What was his first name? Claude Debussy. I'm pretty sure that's Claire de Lune. So that's like the little carving they marked on their hand. Sure. And that looks like some samurai shit, just because I've been playing a lot of samurai games lately. But I like it. And that's it. Okay. I don't want to watch this quite yet. Okay, so that was Surreal Broadcast. I liked it quite a bit. It was leagues better than some analog horror that I've watched. Some of it has been not great. I don't want to ever like shit on anything in the way to like make people not want to do that. I want to encourage people to like do more and get better. This one was very good, right? Obviously, there's a lot of inspiration from previously taken things. He seemed to have put out a lot in a short amount of time, and then it seemed like he either abandoned the project or went on hiatus or something. Um, but I liked it. I don't really give like a whatever out of 10 score, but this one was better than a lot of really, really terrible shit that I've seen. And I don't know, maybe it's because I liked Local 58 and Gemini Home Entertainment and like some of the others that I mentioned, like what was the other Monument Mythos, that kind of stuff. It's really cool. It's not another copy paste of fucking Mandela catalog, which I like Mandela catalog fine, I guess, but it's certainly not my favorite. It seems to be like everyone's favorite on like in the analog horror, unfiction, whatever kind of realm. It's definitely not mine, so I appreciate the inspirations more from Gemini and Local 58. So, yeah, good stuff. Hopefully, they put out another one and at least cap it off, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. And I stream every night. You should totally come and join me. Take it easy. Okay. That's enough of that recording. What else did I have? I'm not going offline too, by the way. Nobody's here, I don't think, but just I was doing that as a YouTube video recording that I'll throw up by itself. Okay, let me see what we can watch now, or maybe I should play something. I don't know. I did add a few things on here. You are? Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate it. AAA games are dying. I kind of wanted to do some more analog horror stuff, but like good stuff. Non-Mandela catalog stuff. And I'm no Wendigoon, but who is? Okay, cool. Watching the clock. Okay, yeah. That was fine. It was. It was definitely like in the upper level of good quality stuff. It kind of sucks that he seemed to have abandoned it. Oh yeah, I had Marble Hornets. That was like a big one that I wanted to watch. That's a long one too. Apparently, that's a very old series, and there are a ton of them. I don't know if I want to go into that now. There's 93 videos, and they are not short either. No, that's not. And the last upload they did was 2 weeks ago, but the one before that was 9 years ago. Yeah, I mean, sure. Like I was pointing out like a bunch of astronomy stuff because it's kind of what I do. What I went to college for. Um, but I mean, yeah, sure. But for a YouTube analog horror series, it's amongst the better ones. But it didn't really do anything new other than they had a part where they were like going into the other world. I thought that would have been cool because I haven't really seen anything do that. Otherwise, though, I don't know. It was fine for what it was. Like I said, I'm not one to like shit on things just outright. I mean, yeah, if something is not good, I'll point it out. But some people are like, "Oh, you should never make YouTube again. Go home and delete your account and stuff." Nah, I don't really fall into that. Um, I don't know. Do I? What's the best Mega Man NES game? Mega Man 3. He's right. Mike Mintay is right. Do I want to watch it? I don't have anything else to do. How did you come across my video? I'm just curious. I've heard a lot about Marble Hornets too. They have millions of views. Oh, cool. What were you watching, if you don't mind me asking? I'm kind of curious to see like what the vector is that people find me. So I definitely need to like upload more. I stream every night, but that doesn't really catch people, at least here on YouTube. Normally, I have a lot of people watching me on Twitch. It's Friday night. Everyone probably has lives. I can watch this, I guess. These first few aren't that crazy. Some of these get pretty long. It's not bad. When he plays compilation? Okay, cool. I was just curious. A lot of people find me through like analog horror. I say a lot, I'm like nothing in the grand scheme of YouTube. But anyway, that's normally what people like, how they come across my channel. And I'm not like an analog horror channel, but it seems to be like the most interesting thing that people like that is uploaded. Anyway, let's check this out. Entry number 1, Marble Hornets. This is like a big grandfather of all this stuff. It's like Local 58, Marble Hornets, Those are the two like real big ones that everyone talks about. And I've never seen this. After viewing a couple of tapes, I find nothing unusual. Footage takes place inside Alex's house, not set for the Marble Hornets. The audio has been removed. Microphone was disabled. Okay, cool. So there's no audio in here. This was the only thing that was out of the ordinary. Do you have any like recommendations or anything? Because I'm always on the hunt for something new and good, or even bad. So that didn't give us anything. After a few more hours, I found this clip of Alex talking while driving. This took place before event number 1.
And I was taking Rocky for his walk about 20 minutes ago, so around midnight. This was near the set of Marble Hornets. A little bit farther down the road, we saw this really tall guy standing in the middle of the street, just completely still. For whatever reason, this really set off Rocky, and he got really scared. He wouldn't move, and he kept on pulling on his leash to go back home. There was something about this guy that was just, it was strange. So we headed back home. I have a little bit of time left on this tape, and I'm going to go see if he's still hanging around. In fact, I think this is the light that he was standing under.
Nope.
So I'm going to have a look here.
Don't do that. There was a guy just standing there, and you went back to find him?
Okay, you can't really see it well on the camera, but I don't see anyone around here, so I guess he's moved on.
What was he doing?
There's something about that.
Okay. From what he describes, I think he's seen something similar to the figure that appears in entry 1. Wait, there was a... Well... What the hell was in entry 1? I didn't see anything. Like that? That person? So I do know that like all of this stuff came out when Slender Man started like being on the rise and exploding. Okay. I'll bite. I'll go for a little more. There's no way I'm doing 90 of them tonight. Seems Alex began filming himself exclusively. Following clips are from 12 tapes. Okay. It's like ripping columns out of newspapers or something. Yeah, yeah. Actually, we may go back and do some Monument Mythos. I think he's made some more stuff that I haven't watched yet, now that you bring it up. I'm not familiar with that one. Or is it boisvert? Is that like a French thing? Is it boisvert? I don't know. I'm from Texas. I can't talk. Yeah, I'll go. I'll look that up here after this. This may be like this may be like an October thing. Like I love September and October. It's when I like play all the scary games, like everyone does, you know, and watch all this stuff. This may be for that, because this is a pretty big project. What is it? Or I guess I can look it up and check it out just real quick. From what I've been seeing, many of these tapes contain nothing substantial. Nah, they're gonna come back around, I'm sure. Although it does seem that Alex wanted himself to have a camera on him at all times. Clip from entry 1 is still the best lead I have so far. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into this. This is crazy. Oh yeah, and another like probably one of the best unknown analog horror channels is oh shit. The people Vintage 8, they make the Tangy virus. They have put together this vast tapestry of different series that are all interconnected that honestly do it well than most movie series now that, like, you know, they want to do the cinematic universe. They have a very, very good channel that I highly recommend. It's called Vintage 8. In fact, what are they even doing? The Vintage 8 timeline? Oh, damn. They have all kinds of stuff. The Itch, the entire thing. Yeah, all of this is so good. I haven't seen this, though. They even made like a book that they sold. Like, it's wild. They're not even that huge of a. Well, they are now. 58,000 subs. I started watching them when they were like 2,000 or something. They were an incredibly tiny channel when I stumbled upon them. Anyway, what is this? Boisvert? What the hell? Oh, I know what this is. I think. That is familiar. I have seen this before. I'm pretty sure. Not this, but I've seen people reference and talk about this. Because that is very familiar. Damn, I don't remember. It fucking may have been this, the film theorist stuff. I don't watch a lot of MatPat stuff, but his film theory on that's probably exactly where I saw this. got some like, yeah.
You bargaining as you bring your stillness and breathed in flames.
Yeah, okay. That's where it was. Anyway, what was the Monument Mythos one? Yeah, I know what that is. I haven't watched the Ninja stuff. That's not necessarily, I don't think it's a part of the Monument Mythos, but I heard it's pretty good in and of itself. But he has done... I thought he had started another season. Because I know all of the Nixon verse stuff. I'm very confused. I am so confused right now. Put my music back on. Like, I am... What is this? He had different videos up. I know he did. What is this? Perfect You.
Welcome to our institution. We'll make you a perfect you. Just select your
No, you
desired
won't.
physical appearance, and you'll wake up in your new body in less than 24 hours, just in time for the sunrise.
Oh, this is gonna be some kind of
I had seen the advertisement
okay.
everywhere.
Hold on.
Social media had spread its message across the world. A new program to make everyone perfect.
This is going to be some kind of Thalison thing.
And effectively,
if you've ever seen Thalison, I will play Thalison.
We would all be one with
It's one video, but it's
with
amazing.
perfect anatomies. No split personalities. No anorexia. Just you. A perfect you.
Okay, that's cool.
For all my life, I've wanted a new body. Too much fat here, too many ribs there. I've always felt
many
like
ribs.
a sculpture knocked off a desk. Perfect You was enticing. It was brilliant. So I registered with the program and activated my free trial.
Okay.
Greetings, and thank you for activating your free trial of Perfect You.
Well, Ryan, what are you
This is
doing?
one small step toward a great leap in your life to make you the most perfect you. You've made the right decision, and we're so proud of you. Please be patient.
Give me subs.
Arriving shortly.
The YouTube kitty.
Leave your window open and unlock your doors. Our personnel will need enough room to drag your body out.
Oh, damn. Holy shit, what the hell? In 2018, damn, nearly 1,000 users. Okay. That's it. That was cool. I like that. Huh. He had other videos of. I know he did. Maybe I'm going crazy. Oh, I appreciate appreciate it. I didn't mean you don't have to subscribe. What the hell? I appreciate it though, for sure. I know that he had another Monument Mythos series. I know he did. Is this like a re-up? I'm pretty sure I've seen this. Golden Gate Girl channel does not own the rights to this series. I remember watching this too. What the hell? Season 3 reaction? That's Wendigoon's live channel? Here, he watched. Yeah, okay. It is real.
Monument Mythos video, considering it has 11 million views. For some reason, it's the most viewed video on my channel. So, you know, I got to make an update. And now, Season 3 just concluded. There will be more Monument Mythos, but Season 3 gives me, like, a solid point to stop. Because last time I stopped near the end of Season 2, which was weird. But, like...
Is he calling the Nixon verse Season 3? I'm so confused right now.
Just, or Dr. Disturbing loses his father, same person. Okay, so, like I said earlier, this was the first video Alex ever uploaded to his channel. Before Monument Mythos, before the Corner Folk, before any of it. This was the first video, and it's now being reincorporated into the Mythos. So, just context. So I've already seen this one, because, again, it was an old video on the channel.
Sorry for skipping around. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Virginia for America. I'm pretty sure. Treat his injuries. Is this set captions? Yeah, these are his typing, his English subtitles.
Okay.
His injuries.
Remain indoors for the rest of the day. In the evening, she requested a...
Okay, he did that on purpose. He is messing with us. He is messing with us.
No, I've watched this. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna waste time on that because I am so confused on the videos that he has either taken down or maybe privated in a playlist or something. That could be it. So I know people do that. They'll make playlists and unlist videos and put them in playlists. The Perfect You has one video. Monument Mythos to 2023. I don't know. Maybe Maybe it was these that I didn't see. Because this is like the Nixon verse stuff. Maybe I didn't like watch all of them. Because I've watched Jesus in Vietnam, which is just an amazing title. Yeah, okay, so this was only a year ago. And I remember watching The House in the Ocean. I don't remember The Missing Eye of Jesus Christ. I guess I can watch these. They're not that long. They're like 4 or 5 minutes long a piece. It's not a big deal. The Queen of the Lunarians, I remember that. Because this is like in this other universe. Because he killed off his main universe. And this is like the Nixon verse. Sure, whatever. I watch it. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, after interfering with the Korean War, the last son returned to his fortress in Alaska. Oh yeah, it's like Jesus came back or something, is helping the United States in war, or I don't know, and he has like a fortress of solitude like Superman. Maybe I should go back and watch the other ones. It's so like ridiculous. I love it. I've thought about like, what would I make an analog horror about? Like something to have to do with the instruments and music. The last son was captured. Grandma found his missing eye in Alaska. If she kept it, we will find it.
Our eyes are little round balls, about 1 inch in diameter.
Grandma found his missing eye in Alaska. This looks like the Shroud of Turin or something, right? It's that like piece of cloth that they said is like has the image of Jesus on it or something.
And in front of the eye are the curtains of skin we call eyelids. But if we could take away these coverings, which help protect our eyes, we would see something like this.
The hell is that? Jesus? Apollo 11 revealed the magical properties of Lunarian anatomy. Alright, I love Final Fantasy IV and I've been replaying it. In Final Fantasy 14, like I'm hooked on it. The Lunarian stuff, you cannot throw that at me because my like idea of Lunarians are completely different than what he is trying to like convey, and it's kind of fucking with my mind a little bit. I do like the organ music though, to be fair.
Apollo 12 to Houston, can you read? Apollo 12, this is Houston. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that launch is supposed to happen today.
And recovered their eye. Copy that, Apollo 12. Have a safe takeoff. Over.
The Lunarian eye. Hold on 1 second. Okay, the Starliner spacecraft launch is targeted for 12:25 p.m. on Saturday. That's Eastern time, so it's like 11:20. Fuck, I don't know if I can stay on that long. Let's see. Anyway, sorry. He is bringing in the religion quite heavily. Very heavy-handed. And brainwashes the last son into a bastardized impersonator of the Lord. Oh, that, oh, okay. If thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. As a man of faith. Oh, yeah. I don't really care. Matthew 6:22. With LEV. It's alright. I think I'd need to go back and watch the other stuff. I'm kind of coming into the middle of it. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. I'm just like trying to dig through the dirt and see if there's any kind of like jewel in there. Somebody might be making something that nobody's discovered yet. The man in the suit is pretty okay, I guess. Welcome to Arcadia. $33 minutes. Okay, I'll give it a little time. Deep Sea Live. This is a little bit of like a local 58 feel. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I do like sea stuff. Welcome to the highly anticipated premiere of Deep Sea Live. For the past few months, we've been working tirelessly to create an unparalleled viewing experience. Gemini Home Entertainment's my favorite. That's like top tier for me. I love Gemini. Yeah. I think I have on my channel somewhere something like I've reacted to all of it. Yeah, Gemini and Local 58, of course, are like the big ones. But yeah. I really, really wish that they would make more. I think the guy's computer died because there's a few people that come around and they're like, oh, did you see that they made this or something? And I normally get information from other people that are kind of like more plugged into this stuff than I am. I'm like, no. But yeah, the last I heard, his computer and all his assets and stuff got fried or something. Anyway, the vessel's operated by a single individual who will provide captions for what you observe. We hope that you enjoy this broadcast. Okay, so they're going like way deep down there. They actually removed the deep portion of Gemini Home Entertainment. Like for whatever reason, the creators said that like it didn't gel well or something. And I don't know, I liked it. And somebody else had re-uploaded it. So it still like exists out there. They re-uploaded it with his permission. But he just I don't know. I don't know why he didn't like it. I thought it was neat. I'm a sucker for deep sea stuff, though. It's so insane. Enabling boiling hydrophone. Don't they like find new species every time they go down there? It's wild. So these are whales? Or those are whale noises. Songs, whatever. What are you doing? My cat is making weird noises. Ooh, hey, look at that. Cool. Dragonfish. I think those are real fish, too. Yep, they are. They are terrifying. They look terrifying. Wow. I like the, ooh, unknown. I like the Dumbo octopus, I think is what they call it. It's like incredibly cute looking. Ooh, okay. Alright. You've caught my attention. Welcome to Arcadia. It's a little Gemini home entertainy, if you want to call it that. I'm okay with that. There's gonna be some kind of big jump scare. Or they're about to implode. Okay. That's what I would be afraid of, because they have that like deep sea gigantism. But like the deeper you go, the more giant the animals are, like the giant squid. If anything wrapped around a submersible with how much pressure there is, there's no freaking way. Like, that's what I would be terrified of. Recall the sub now. Uh-oh. Something bad's about to come out. This is a long one, too. This may be... This may be like multiple videos put into one, like, collaboration. So I feel like I've seen something about Arcadia before, but this, I've never seen this. This doesn't trigger my brain. God. Okay. Yep, there it is. It's very spooky. I don't even know what instrument that is. It didn't sound great. While you may have been told by your parents that monsters aren't real, the truth is that they do exist and can cause harm. If you or someone you know has recently come into contact with an unusual entity, please notify your local authorities immediately. Fair enough. Like, this feels familiar. No, I usually stream like every night around this time, like around 10 Central ish. And it's usually on here and on Twitch at the same time. Yeah, I've been doing this for years. Sometimes it's dead. Tonight is a little dead. It's fine. It happens. Sometimes there, you know, some people in here. But yeah, go do other better stuff than watch this, sleep, whatever. Appreciate you stopping by. Actually, I think I'm gonna boot up since I don't think anybody else is here. Yeah, take it easy. Good night. Appreciate it. I'm gonna boot up a game of some sort. Actually, I'm gonna boot up this Poltergeist Watcher that I got today. It's an indie game. And we're gonna see what it's like. Okay. This song is criminally catchy, and nobody should ever listen to it because you'll never get it out of your head. Ever. Okay. We ready for the spookiness of it? I'm gonna regret playing this. I know I am. Let me turn up the sound. Or turn on the sound. And we may play more Neo 2 in a little while. We'll see. Tutorial. Okay. I'll bring up the sound. We appreciate having you on board. You're going to observe anomalous occurrences, help us maintain the house safety, and find a way to banish the supernatural. Here's a brief rundown. Surveillance schedule. Your duty hours will coincide with the Poltergeist prime time of activity, which according to the experience is roughly 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Stay vigilant during these hours and report any paranormal activities you're able to notice. You can use buttons left, right, L1, R1, or UI for camera selection. Reporting protocol. If you spot any poltergeist manifestations on your surveillance camera, report them immediately and they'll be eliminated as soon as possible. Mouse right click for quick report. However, accuracy matters. False alarms may slow down the removal process. Keep your wits about you. Special detector. We've equipped you with a special detector that emits sound based on poltergeist activity level. Be aware if the activity is too high, the device might get damaged. Alright. Power of the Poltergeist. Unsecured paranormal phenomena and power of the poltergeist. As it gains strength, the risks escalate. A fully empowered poltergeist can be lethal even through a video camera. Okay. Your accurate reporting is the key to keeping it under control. Curse alert. Your equipment contains an alarm device that will automatically notify you about the close presence of a cursed object as soon as it happens. You will hear an audio signal or see a special indication. According to your our observations. It appears as a bronze urn. Wait, what? Curse alert. The equipment, it'll notify you about the presence of an object. As it happens, you will hear an audio signal or see an indication. According to the observations, it appears as a bronze urn. After receiving the alert, locate and eliminate the urn to prevent the ultimate curse in Poltergeist Deadly Empowerment. So far, you've been provided with everything you need. Keep yourself safe and good night. Okay. Some kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's deal or something, which I haven't really played, so. Okay, so right click gives us these different things. It's kind of like laggy a little bit. Interesting. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm not a super big fan of that picture on the left. Okay. Ooh, I'm not a fan of that. Ooh, these pictures are weird. I'm not gonna like this, am I? Alright, it's like 7:13. Okay. Wait, there's something there. Is that just like light from like from outside coming in? Man, I really don't fucking like these pictures here. That is not my favorite thing. And that picture there. Wait, what is that? Is that an urn? I've been streaming for 3 hours already. Started like real early tonight. What is that? What is that? It's like a bug or something. Okay. It's a chair that's knocked over there. It's just like too quiet. It's a mirror. Okay. It's like the creepiest Where's Waldo ever. It's 9 o'clock. I heard something. I hear something. No, I definitely hear something somewhere. Light! The light! The light! Light changed. Sounds appeared. There's more bugs now. Okay. Do I hear something? I do not like this particular room. That is not good. Painting changed. That did not... That wasn't there before. See? See? Light. Light changed. Okay. I don't like it. Is that there? Jesus, fuck! No, there's shit! I don't like it. Oh. Opens after finished first night. That whatever it was scared the hell out of me. Come on, man. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and get something to eat, and then I'll be back in like less than an hour, I'm sure. That kind of scared the fuck out of me, that big pop, because I turned my headphones up very loud, and I don't even know what it was. Sounded like a light bulb dropping or something. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back within the hour, I'm sure. Probably before it's like 12:45, a little after midnight, so like by 1:30, I'm sure. I'll probably play some kind of samurai, something or other. Take it easy.